welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're at the sold-out home of the 76ers. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA. On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. And Clark, with the full bulk of the NBA season still ahead of us, what can players do to prepare themselves physically and mentally for this long, long season?
I think you've got to try to find ways and mechanisms to stay fresh. Obviously, and in the weight room, but also in your rest and recovery. I think you just got to be diligent and consistent, and then find pockets where you can get away and refresh your mind. And there's a pace and rhythm to the regular season that you have to learn how to manage.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Sean Kemp is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Nash. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Sexton. 20 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Robertson. Count that one.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Nash kicks to Havlicek. We play just poked away.
Yo tienen que actualizar esa plantilla de Raúl, ¿oíste? Porque yo vi los jugadores, pero no vi a Jimmy Butler, que vale 23, vale 22, 23 vale Jimmy Butler. Entonces yo quiero que actualice esa plantilla para ver si me da, porque vale 23.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way.
We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. To the inside, here's Kemp. They grab their own miss, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Now, here's Nash. They shoot again, and Eaton gets it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Robertson kicks to Sexton. Kemp against Malone. Pass to Pippen. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
It's Gervin on the wing, guarded by McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up is on Colin Sexton. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And, you know, Eaton at 7'4", this guy typically overpowers defenses with his size. He's an excellent shot blocker and also rebounds pretty well.
Now, here is Young. Over Paxson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. On the floor for Portland, Amir Johnson is out there with Green. Then there's Shaw. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Paxson in at the point guard position. Johnson finds Clarkson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shoots over Korver. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 76ers leading. Lost to Young. Now here's Decker. Defense right on him. And here's Korver. The arc hits it from three-point range. Korver's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. There's the pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Young inside. Guarded by Paxson. And they pick up two.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Decker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Clark, when you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have.
Milagro, señores, milagro. Por primera vez ponen al equipo de Portland a pedir tiempo.
Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges, how have they handled adversity. I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt, but it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the 76ers. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. With a break in the action, let's show you the chance points last year. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Young against Nash. Havlicek right side. Nash with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Durbin missing. And so Young will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
advantage here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Frank Kaminsky, for a guy who entered the league with great fanfare, Clark, he certainly had his ups and downs.
Yeah, it's been up and down, a little bumpy, but he was the National College Player of the Year, drafted in the top 10. He's got tremendous skill, good work ethic, and determination. Just has had a bit of a harder time matching up athletically.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Malone's checked in for Scott. Pippen comes in for Sam Decker. And it's Robertson in for Kyle Korver. Here's Eaton. Passes to Gervin to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Gervin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Sexton, he's checked in for Young. Both good from the line that time. And the 76ers last season making it to the conference semifinals, Clark, before they were dispatched by the Boston Celtics.
And I guarantee you, Kevin, if you told any fan that would be their fate at the start of the season, they'd have banked that and went with it. Team had a great learning experience as they got past Miami and then lost to the Celtics. I think this group will be highly motivated to take the next step going forward.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nash with it. Picked up by Robertson. Nash with the bucket.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Robertson outside. Kicks it to Sexton. Back to Robertson. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell the breath in this one.
Here's Clarkson. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Great awareness.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Taking a look at the 76ers, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Downtown Philadelphia, as seen from high above. Welcome back to the Cradle of Liberty, as we like to call it here on 2K, here in Eastern Pennsylvania. first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Scottie Pippen, he's really been playing well.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
You can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. You never gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're headed in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name.
You know, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Malone.
Helvin indetenible. ¿Cuántos puntos tiene Helvin?
There's JaVale McGee, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. Here's Robertson. George Gervin picking up that last basket. Malone. Fades back. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Bueno, se viene acercando lentamente Portland.
Pass to Kemp over Malone. That shot off the mark.
Tiene que ser un caballo para meterle esta bola a Malone en su cara ahí.
By as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Robertson. Pippen for three. Trains the three-pointer.
Anótenlo. Bueno, está de serie el juego. Déjame yo poner el micrófono. No tengo que hacer cámara. Para narrar este jueguito.
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily.
Estamos aquí desde Filadelfia, donde el juego se encuentra 17-21. Arriba los Sixers. Mose Malone tiene de frente a Chonken. Le tira Robertson de 3. Valen 3. 24-17. Se alegran. Claro que me da emoción, Pisa. Este equipo de Portland estaba dando una corriente del diablo. Tenía que toparlo con un equipo fuerte. Era 24-17. Arriba los Phillies. Helvin está comandando al equipo. Diablo, le cogían ese rebote al grandote. Pippen en contraataque, se para, clava los frenos, falla. Ken con el rebote, le da el pase adelante. Helvin calmadamente se acerca al perímetro. Está dribleando. Tiene de frente a Oscar Robertson. Harisek desde el perímetro, aprovechando la cortina de media. Con Pippen arriba, no le ha podido meter punto al perímetro de los 76ers. Sexto, buscando la forma de ser ofensiva, Oscar Robertson. Le pasa a Pippen. Macho defensivo Pippen Nash. La máquina está loca. Robo de balón de Portland. A correr los Trailblazers. Allison no encuentra qué pasa. Busca a Nash. Vuelve y pasa. Nash le da a Allison. Dribleando contra todo el mundo. Se acercan los Trailblazers. Ventaja de 5. Faltan 17 en el reloj. De frente, Nash y Oscar Robertson. Dos tremendos armadores, dos leyendas de frente chocan. Mose Malone versus Kemp. Oh, mi madre, se lo comió en el tablerillo, se lo comió ahí. Comió. ¡Wow!
And not so fast. The
¡Wow!
officials are going to check that shot again and make
Será ladrón ese Steve Nash. No, pero ese equipo de Portland está bendito. Vamos a ver a ver.
The replay center is the call because providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
Creo que no valió el punto. Déjame ver.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
No, no valió. Diablo, pero con ese punto. Con ese punto, coño, le sube la moral al equipo.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Bueno, ventaja de 7. Portland en casa ajena, pasando trabajo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
John dribleando. Le pasa a Decker. Decker rebusca a Scott. Scott le pasa la pintura a Jonovic. Con el gancho. Valen dos. Bueno, yo tengo uno de gusto más raro. Déjame yo quitarme que ya perdió emoción.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Green. Young.
I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring us. Got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking victorious. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean. Yeah, we went on guard. Things are just things, they don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, yes I.
Now here's Corver. Young with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on an air. Johnson. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland.
I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify to another morning. A morning. Won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I came.
Glorious, glorious.
update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
5 on the clock. Kaminsky, the best of course.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Clarkson against Young. Maxson kicks to Clarkson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson showed. Good body control.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're ahead by 5. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Laughter is the only thing that'll keep you sane.
And now let's present.
And this world is crying more and more every day. Don't let evil get you down. In this madness spinning round and round, I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Some people say faith.
He's going to be stolen, I think, with the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam.
Children, like it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song. Sing me a melody.
The ball to Magic. Oh, what a backdoor play. Bounce the ball to Jones, who scored. Only Magic makes 5 seconds to go.
Our Jordan player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Malone. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Él es el campeón, pero quiere hacer su trampita, tranquilillado. Y tú, Rino.
Now, here's Sexton. Over by Gervin. The feed now to Malone. It's tipped. Gervin outside. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stop.
Here's Clarkson. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gervin against McGee.
Sepulturero.
Now here's Gervin. T right on him. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And he commits the intentional foul. Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. first free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 7. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gervin outside, shoots the three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Robertson. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away.
Like we ain't never ever go.